Hello and welcome to this week's reading for Beyond Reality, for Beyond Mystic. I'm SOLRETA and this is for October 24th. So we're going to be moving into some interesting energy soon with a full moon eclipse coming up in Taurus, which means that we're going to have some beautiful Venusian energy coming through. So make the most of this. This is a great time for new beginnings. It's a really good time to focus on like home, focus on love, focus on self, really focusing on different projects and things and bringing them into kind of the material world as well. So I have some things to mention, but before we do that, I just want to share. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe over on Beyond Mystic. We can see there's a Divine Feminine Oracle show coming up. We can see J-Snip, some Astro Woo, lots of different things coming up. We can also see Sophie and Meg and Julie. Lots of amazing shows coming up. So please make sure to catch those, whether it's on YouTube or whether you're watching us over on Rumble. And I just wanted to remind you guys as well that I have 10% off your next reading when you use the code Beyond Mystic in all caps. So all my bookings are now taken through Maison Jupiter, and they'll look after you over there. Just use Beyond Mystic in all caps to receive 10% off, whether it's a starseed reading or a mystical oracle reading. With the starseed reading, and I've got a few examples here. This is probably one of my favorite aura drawings for the week so far. We can see there's some really beautiful blending of colors, very high frequency. It's just gorgeous. And we can also see this beautiful being here as well. So a lot of the time when we're doing the starseed readings, not only do we get the galactic origins places, which is more kind of like where your soul's influences come from. So whether you've had off-world lifetimes or whether you're still connected, we will be talking about that in those readings. So I really love these sessions and I love getting to know all of you and seeing where your connections are, and also seeing like what I have in common with a few of you too. Really, really interesting, some of your experiences and some parallel experiences I've had. So I enjoy meeting all of you. What we also had was this one that I wanted to share. And we can see here, there's just like really interesting things that came up in this reading. So I won't go into it too much, but you have sometimes specific objects that may be from past lives that come up, or different parallel lifetimes. So say this is Earth reality. This might be a reality in Atlantis or in Pleiades or Sirius. Sometimes you'll get where the lifetime is vibrating so strong that it will ripple in and show up in your aura. So when I see this come up in an aura, sometimes it'll look like aqua or turquoise. And depending on where that's placed, whether it's like mental, emotional, astral, or spiritual bodies, we can kind of see and feel into like what this is connected to, and if there's gifts or talents that are coming from this lifetime that we can tap you back into, that you're supposed to bring back in this lifetime for a soul mission. So love doing those readings and absolutely adore working with you all. I do have a few people also booking the Mystic Oracle session, which is more if you want to ask one-on-one questions or if there's different areas of life that you would love to look into, even though we do include a few in starseed readings as well. But this is the one for like follow-up appointments to come back for a mystical oracle reading. So I love doing those. And we also have the full moon in Taurus eclipse energy with Janine and Elena. So this will be on October 25th. So please make sure to jump on and register. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern time, welcoming newness and receiving blessings. So it's a really important one. So let's get into the reading. And I will just bring back my big screen. Okay, so a few things I wanted to share with you guys. Some of the crystals that are coming up this week. We actually have a Pathite, which is this beautiful blue one, and then we had garnet. So I decided to wear them in bracelets. So with the Pathite, this is a crystal that really is like for dreaming, for visioning. And I'll just hold this up for you guys to see a little bit closer as we talk about it. So if you don't have this at home, please tune into the frequency of this energy, and you can feel that this is connected with dreaming, with visioning. I'd love to hear if there's an energy you guys pick up as well. Anything that you're feeling to do with this crystal or anything that you've used it for. I have heard people using it for past lives. It is a really great stone for manifestation, for bringing through dream work. Also, and I'm just checking my little notes, so it helps connect our consciousness on a higher level into the material world. So that was a really, really important one. I felt that wanted to come and talk to us. And this beautiful garnet, so again, just tune in if you don't have any of this. Everything is frequency. So we can tune into the frequency, whether it's to receive blessings or healings, or tune into the frequency of stones or emotions and different things. So just feeling the gorgeous vibes of this garnet. So with this garnet one, this is really connected to do with the divine and sacred feminine. Really great stone for women, especially for womb space or root chakra healing. It's a stone that also is connected for manifestation. So it's one that's really great for helping speak the truth. It's clearing energy as well. So if we look at these as like a beautiful pairing or a dynamic duo, these are really great stones for manifesting, but also bringing about our dreams and vision into this world. So really great ones to work with coming into full moon eclipse energy, and remembering that the eclipse will also be setting up the energy for the next 6 months. So it's a really great one to tune into now. And I did have some other things that came up this week. Let me just jump back to sharing the screen for a moment, and I will show you. I've got this one come up. Hold on a sec. I'll bring it up bigger. This was just on Google Images, guys. I'll delete this. So we can see here, this was just someone's beautiful artwork that was for sale on eBay. So this symbol of Metatron's cube is coming up at the moment. So Spirit has shown me this in a few times throughout the weeks, just in visions. I had to come up with a client the other day as well. So what I've been shown, getting shown, and it was the same for the Sri Yantra. And I'll just delete this and make it bigger. So what Spirit was showing me, see how we've got the little dot right in the center? It might be a bit hard for you guys to see, but Spirit kept showing me to immerse yourself in a vision of Sri Yantra and immerse yourself in a vision of Metatron's cube. Now, what they were showing me with this, we'll jump back to Metatron's cube. What I actually saw when I visualized, or when Spirit showed me a vision, and later also when I visualized, what I saw was this is almost like popping up code or popping up a little computer in order to recode into simulated reality. So it's actually a way of God kind of imprinting and reaching us here in the third dimensional or fourth and fifth dimensional plane. So we're able to tune into each of those different frequencies. It's a really great one for using for manifestation, but also to recode and to pop things out. So when we pop our thoughts and things out and emotion, when we're sitting in a vision of this or sitting in the energetic space of this, it ripples back out into the matrix in a bit of a different way. Let me just see if there's anything that I wrote down about this one. So yeah, I just wrote down it helps connect God's wisdom and also to recode our reality. So really cool one. With the Sri Yantra, this is one that I've had visions of since a teenager. And Spirit used to literally suspend mandalas floating in my room made of light as a kid growing up. So with this, it really is one that's trying to take us into like a higher consciousness. So I've also written some notes for this. So it really helps to fulfill dreams. It also has cosmic powers. And it also is an instrument of wealth for spiritual to access into the material world. So with this one, when you sit in the center, sometimes you're filled with love and filled with bliss. There's almost like a rippling out effect of where you kind of feel in this birthing space of the fabric of the universe. There's a very feminine energy for me in this one too. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Spirit is really telling us at the moment to meditate and sit inside of geometries. So as much as we can at the moment, really important to, definitely follow your intuition. Let's have a look into what we have today. Oh, and I just wanted to share, I have here one of Elena's beautiful candles. I'm actually burning the air candle, which is one of my favorites at the moment. And I'm also using this while we're going through eclipse season. So whilst we're going through this beautiful Venus energy for the month of October with Libra, so we had, I think it was a Libra new moon eclipse, and now we're walking into Taurus full moon eclipse, both Venusian energies. I just felt to really work with manifestation, to work with air, to really kind of like concrete and bring those ideas in. So some of the mandalas can also be used for this. But let's have a look and see what Spirit says for this week, October 24th. The vision I'm also getting I keep seeing like a shaman energy, and I feel like Spirit's trying to extend us into both worlds this week. So I'm just having a look at how many cards we have. Oh, we have quite a few. We have 6 cards this week. So just filling into these and seeing what we have. And I hear light language with this as well. So we also have a bit of a blessing and an activation. So just opening to receive if it feels right for you. I love to say pop yourself into that space of meditation, and please comment below if there's any visions of yantras or mandalas or different geometries that you guys have been feeling into or getting downloads to work with. I would love to look some of those up for myself as well. So let's just translate into English in a second. Alo noyaratakaya nartakaya lalutera. Alo shoyanaratakaya no hartakaya mara. Vala noyaratakaya naratakaya lautokaya. Ia shayanaratakaya latokaya la natukaya la. What Spirit showed me with that is for those that to see, there are different energies, emanations, and waves and frequencies that are being layered into our dimensional reality at the moment that are coming in from higher frequencies, ascended masters, gods, and goddesses. And when we can connect in that, we are the bridge between worlds that are helping to anchor these frequencies in the earth realm and to activate them here into earthly consciousness. So let's flip the cards over. So we have beautiful cup energy. Wow. We actually have all cup energy. And the 6 cards, I don't think I've ever had that happen. So this is definitely feel into the emotion, feel into that Venusian energy that we also have at the moment. So we have 3 of cups. Spirit is definitely trying to give us an imprint to connect into God consciousness, higher frequencies, higher self. So with this beautiful foundation cup energy with Mercury and Cancerian, with the 3 of cups, it is the card of abundance. Spirit is literally trying to get us to anchor and bring abundance here. And we have wishes fulfilled, which in this particular deck is also called the card of satiety. So we see this gorgeous Mary Magdalene rose at the top, and I just saw 1212. So we're anchoring and accessing that higher Mary Magdalene frequency, as well as other higher consciousness. So we see this pouring and overflowing. So if we can tune into it, we can start to overflow the cup. What we're purifying, and this is so weird, these 2 cards, no matter how many times I shuffle them separate into the deck, keep coming out together this past week. So Spirit is wanting to purge 8 of Cups and 7 of Cups energy. This is disconnection from Spirit, and it's also like old emotions that are really kind of like seething and festering below the surface. So bringing them up into consciousness and purging and detoxing those emotions. So sometimes like a ritual or a bath or things like that can also be really good to work with. But what we see when we do that, we actually hit 9 of Cups. This is reconnection to the flow of source and Spirit being able to come down and channel into our dimensional reality. Super, super cool energies this week, guys. And we have Princess of Cups. So right at the top of the realm, we see that she comes from this beautiful finite crystalline realm, and she channels with the swan consciousness and the wisdom of the turtle, this gorgeous Piscean energy and the medicine of the lotus. She brings these crystals and anchors them into our reality and world. She takes the unseen and she anchors it and makes it seen in this reality. We're actually anchoring a spiritual world down here in the earth realm. So really, really beautiful energies. Let's get some clarifiers from the Star Tarot and we'll see what's coming out. Just feels like a beautiful chance for opportunity to meditate and to receive higher downloads. I feel like there's so much waiting in the other realms for us at the moment that they're really excited and trying to give us like a charged energy. So 9 of Cups energy, Ace of Wands, the Hermit, 4 of Pentacles, which is the card of power, King of Cups, Prince of Wands. So there's a beautiful energy. This is about dropping any things that are no longer needed in our core belief system, our subconscious. It's also about clearing it on a global level too, or on collective consciousness level. So this 9 of Cups, not only does it clarify our other beautiful 9 of Cups, for me, she's a Pleiadian symbol of hope. So I do feel that we have spirit overseeing us and watching us. Remember, there is that rule that spirit or angels cannot help unless we invite them to come in. So we actually have to align ourselves with those that are working for our best and highest good. And then they can actually bring through divine inspiration. For me, with Ace of Wands energy, it's sometimes seen as like channeled information or spirit trying to give us like things to take action on. So just be careful that you're not sitting in the hermit cave, that you are coming out, that you are bringing your wisdom, your light, your knowledge, and your magic out for everyone else to share as well. With the hermit, he's the bringer of light. And then we also have Four of Pentacles, which is the power card. This is a beautiful energy of Sun and Capricorn. So this is also about getting stuff done. So I feel that this is for those that are more aligned with doing spiritual work. This might be about taking action on your dreams this week too. So if you've been thinking of starting a business, or you've been thinking about like putting something out there a little bit more, stop second guessing yourself with this Virgo hermit energy. We have King of Cups. Follow your empathic gut feelings and really do away with like old belief systems and things. This is also known as like Phoenix and Leo energy. So it is about like revisioning yourself into who it is that you want to be. So if you see yourself working with like spiritual energies or reconnecting to source energy as part of what you're supposed to do here on Earth, this could be an amazing week to really take action on that. Whether it's registering a business name, doing an email to connect, to a product or different things, or perhaps just taking one or two action steps. I really feel this is a good week for it. So let's just come back before we pick an oracle card. And I just want to remind you guys to like, share, and subscribe to Beyond Mystic 003. And how lucky are we to be here? So many amazing soul family too. Very, very lucky considering other people disappearing from other channels and different things. So as you can see, JC and the girls have worked so hard to get so many of these shows up and have amazing guests on. And we also, I just want to remind you, please use the 10% off discount code Beyond Mystic when booking a session with me, whether it's a starseed reading or a mystical oracle reading. Bookings are going into February at the moment. I do find though, when I do read for clients, it does seem to be divine timing. It is amazing actually how things orchestrate and kind of rearrange, and it just works out to be the most exquisite divine timing. I also wanted to remind you guys for Elena and Janine's full moon in Taurus meditation, October 25th, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Please make sure to go on over to register for that one. And let's jump on in to an oracle card. Again, I think this might be, I'm not sure if it's third week running. Let's grab some Syrian cards too. They want an oracle card from Tony Salerno's Love deck. This has been coming up a lot for me lately. And we have this beautiful energy of relationships. So we can see this blue angel and the dolphin. And let's just also pick a Syrian star card. So relationships, inspiration, and being open to receive. So there could be a few of you actually, if you put yourselves out there and get into the dating game, if you're single, there could be some beautiful new people to attract. So yeah, gorgeous, playful energy. And with the Taurus energy too, we don't want to sort of stay too long or be stagnant or arrive late to the party, if that makes sense. We want to use that gorgeous Venus energy to get yourself out there. But yeah, really, really beautiful cards. I love you guys all very much. And thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye.